Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to make Fondant SpongeBob. I'm making a sausage shape from white fondant, and I'm changing it with my fingers to a rectangular shape. I'm using a blade to make the edges nicer. And I'm cutting one end of it, so it will sit nicer. This will be the bottom of it. I rolled out a long piece of brown fondant, and I'm cutting a strip from it. And I'm using some water to stick it around the white piece. Now from white fondant I'm cutting out two small triangles. And with some water I'm sticking them to the shirt part. I'm cutting out the tie shape from red fondant. Sticking it to the shirt. And now I'm making a small triangle in my fingers and adding it to the tie. Now I have a big piece of yellow fondant and I'm creating from it a rectangular shape. I'm using my fingers to make the edges of it wavy. And now I'm using a Dresden tool to mark a mouth. I'm pushing the fondant inside of it. And I'm filling this space up with a black fondant. From white fondant I'm cutting two small rectangles for the teeth. And I'm sticking them to the mouth. I'm adding a small piece of pink fondant for the tongue, using a Dresden tool to shape it. And now I'm adding two flat balls to the side of the mouth for the cheeks. And I'm blending them with a Dresden tool. I'm cutting two circles from white fondant for the eyes, sticking them to the head. With a ball tool I'm making holes inside of them. And I'm filling them in with blue fondant, making it flat. And now I'm making smaller holes and putting black fondant inside of them. Now I'm cutting 6 equal pieces from black fondant for eyelashes. And to make the nose, I'm rolling a cone shape from yellow fondant, making a hole for it, adding some water in it, and sticking it. Now I'm making some irregular dents in the whole SpongeBob's head. and I'm adding a little bit of green dust color inside of them. To stick the SpongeBob's head to the body, I'm using some water and a toothpick. And now to make the hands, I'm rolling a long sausage shape from yellow fondant, cutting it in half, and making one end flat, cutting the end of it, and cutting 4 fingers in there. I'm making the second hand the same way, and now to make the sleeves, I'm taking a piece of white fondant, cutting it in half, and making a hole in there. The hole should be the size of the arm. And with some water, I'm attaching the pieces together. And I'm putting a toothpick through both pieces. And I'm going to leave them to dry. Now to make their legs, I'm rolling a sausage shape from yellow fondant and cutting 2 small pieces from it. And I'm cutting the same size pieces from white fondant. I'm sticking the pieces together with some water. And now I'm making 2 balls from brown fondant, making them a little bit flat and cylinder shape. Making holes inside of them for the legs. Adding some water there and sticking in the legs. Now I'm painting lines on the white part of the legs. First black line. Now blue line and red line. I'm waiting a moment until the paint is dry, and now I'm making shoes from black fondant, rolling a cone shape and making a hole inside of it, adding some water, and first I'm sticking the legs to the body, and then shoes to the legs. Now I'm going to attach the arms. I'm adding some water to the toothpick, and pushing it into the SpongeBob. For the last details, I'm adding 3 red dots on the cheeks and white dots in the eyes. And the SpongeBob is done. Thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also watch my other videos.